Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Great Work. In the last episode, we wound up in this here jail cell, and they've taken the shards, and I have to get them back. We were kidnapped, along with our good friend Samuel, who actually is in the cell right behind me, and I broke him out in the last episode. I mean, I unlocked the room by breaking the padlock, but as it turns out, he's also chained to the wall, so there's nothing much that I can do about it. Other than, perhaps take this here bucket and make him a turtle. There we go, now he is safe in his shell, and now we can safely proceed with doing all of our various things that we do in this game. I forgot to mention, in the last episode we might have alerted a monster to our location by breaking that padlock. This must be our... Oh god, why did I touch that? That hurt. The wound is bleeding quite badly. Yeah, that's some super acid that apparently they just spilled all over, even though it's supposedly really valuable. I guess we'll leave that there and check every single cell in this area very carefully, as long as we hear that monster around. There's no monster music, but I hear a monster. I'm sure you do too. The padlock is strong and sturdy. Well, that's a pity. Oh, hello. And we cannot check every single room, but we will do our best because there are items like that scattered around. Man, not having a bead on that monster is quite irksome. Area cells 3. So we'll know to come back here. The signs on the ceiling are our direction. We'll have to come back here at some point to rescue Samuel, I suppose. Okay. So we must take into account, we must observe, we must be observant of the signs on the ceiling as we search around this place, because otherwise we shall get lost very, 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 very easily. This appears to be a dead end, but... oil! Thank you. And this right here is why we check everywhere. Because we need as much oil as humanly possible, or we will run out and be wandering in the darkness at all times. Other than places like right now. Or times like right now. You know what I mean. I suppose that could be the same thing under a certain context. I hear someone groaning and crying and whining. We've all got problems, buddy, but it's gonna be okay. This guy looks like he's tuckered out. We can't go disturb him, so we'll move on. There's so many strong and sturdy padlocks in this area. But I suppose that would be very silly not to have strong and sturdy padlocks when there are prisoners around and you don't want them running around and about like I am, collecting all of the oil from the jail cells that is randomly lying around here. Indeed, we are the sort of kleptomaniac that would not leave a single stone unturned or unmoved from its prior position of being unmoved and stuff. Well, this is curious, and I'm eager to see what is in those, that triple question mark area, but I believe there is another direction back here that I did not go. We must methodically deconstruct every area, every puzzle in this game, in order to achieve success. I left all the doors open on purpose so that I could be sure to realize where I've been and where I've not, like that. We just take a glance down that hallway and hey, the doors are open, so obviously I've been down there. Yes, this door is closed, and so... hello there, a lot of them. Well, oh, this guy looks like he's had a bad day. Hey there, buddy, you can't sit like that on the chair. That's not how you sit on a chair. I'm sure he knows that. He looks like a big boy. But he's probably in there for a reason. He totally... Oh, what the fuck? Where did you come? Oh, God. Why? You son of a bitch. I was expecting a jump scare from the Iron Maiden, if anything. And the guy tied up behind me decides to get up and become a monster. Son of a... Hello there, dagger. A ritual dagger. A knife that sucks up liquid into its blade. Do we need this drain full of human blood for anything? Can I? Okay, yeah. I didn't think so, and I don't want to anyway, so thank you very much. Yeah, that guy's probably in there for... what I was saying earlier is that he's probably in there for being bad, like sitting on the chair the wrong way. Obviously. And I think this is what we were meant to do with the ritual dagger, and I am very glad that I went that way first. A knife infused with alkahest, an acidic dagger. Wonder if we could use this on enemy monsters and just, you know, stab... Actually, I guess their heart's not in their chest. Well, I know, wait, we killed that monster. Right, yeah, we killed that monster in episode 7, so we don't have to worry about it. There are new monsters wandering around, and we cannot be too wary of them. Imagine there are a whole bunch of them walking around here, because, you know, they're cultists, and this is an ominous cultist base full of yet more doors that I still have not opened. What is up with the amount of doors in here? The amount of jail cells. Oil! I almost missed this. Thank you. And this is why we check every single possible area, because we just found 2 oils in this one area. That is very important. This must be the door that was locked before, which means I don't believe we have missed anything now. So now it's time to go around to that question mark door and discover just what lies beyond. And I wonder what it could be, because these jail cells have been pretty dreary and standard for Amnesia so far, but I suppose that's the point. Maybe they're about to show us a particularly impressive set piece just as soon as I figure out where the hell I was going. That was back towards the weird drain door thing, and yes, this is the direction that we need to go. Because we were observant of the sign on the ceiling, and the sign points in the direction that the sign does, or actually the sign does not point in any such way. But what it does do is it indicates to us where exactly we are in this awful, awful place. I still have not found my lantern. I've been looking for it. Yeah, that door is the locked one, so we've covered everything in here. Its pull was irresistible. He extended his hand as one would to a lover, taking instant gratification in the perfect smoothness and warmth of the orb. His reverie was shattered when its warmth suddenly retreated from him. He felt the sphere crack under his fingers. Ooh, spooky. I think I heard the door just locked behind us for some reason. That's fine, I do not want to go back to the prison anyway. We have found everything there. It is no longer of any use to us. Judging from the appearance of all these candlesticks, I do deduce, I do surmise that this must be the lair of the Cult of Blue. Dabu-dee-dabu-die. It would appear that this is another labyrinth full of doors for us to check. I am sensing a pattern, and there is another burner here. It's not too dark in here for me to see. It's actually kind of nice. I imagine it will be even better in post when I bump up the brightness, but... I'm sensing a pattern of stuff here. You know, we've gone through quite a few labyrinths full of various rooms and winding passages and doors and stuff. Doesn't anyone have a practical home to live in? Oh well, I suppose they are going with game design theory. This mysterious gate, I'm sure we'll have to come back to at some point. Now this looks suspicious. Could this be a ritual room of some sort? Oh, it's pretty in here. The orb shards. These are the things that we needed to... Oh no, I can feel me blacking out.
Stay still. Stop struggling. This won't take long.
Oh no, I don't wanna. Let me out. Okay, what do we need to stab him with? Oh, Oh! This is the ritual to replace his heart. Yes. Well, that's an image I did not need today. That is an image I did not need ever. There's a knocking. There's spooky knocking going on somewhere. Okay, there's a lever missing from this obviously important door across from this room where we completed a ritual to create the monster that we killed already. Or perhaps went through a memory of some sort? A memory of Mr. Moriane, whose evil knows no bounds and who we must slay by the end of this. Yes? Are you kidding me? There was really nothing under this gigantic pile of boxes? Come now, and this knocking is still going on. Hang on. A lot of them. Don't think I'd miss you. My eye is as sharp as a hawk's. They put this gigantic, suspicious pile of boxes here, and yet there's nothing beneath it. I think I see a door through this large gate, and presumably there's one by the end of the, through the door at the end of the hallway too. That door is also locked, so we have nothing more to do in this particular region of the cultist base but listen to that spooky knocking over and over and over again. Golly, would someone just answer the door already? I don't like the ambience. I mean, I like it, I respect it, but it is spooky as hell. Which I guess is appropriate for the month of Spooktober. Because this entire month is the Hallowed Feast. Or Halloween, rather. Whoa! Hey, that's not how a door is supposed to open. You know, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Of course, monsters do not know how to work doors. So, hey, here's the lever handle that we were missing. Of course, monsters do not know how to open doors, do not know how to work them. So, it's only logical that the Cult of Blue would have rather malfunction-y doors. Man, I've got 3 oil things and no lantern still. I really miss my lantern. I want to see some red in here. Hang on. Can I bust this down with my... No, of course not. It's the strongest acid in the world, and yet it cannot get through this wooden door. Makes a lot of sense. Ominous hallway or ominous door? Hey, stop it! Sisters. Sister's sake, what was that? Goodness gracious. Everyone's screaming and hollering. My lantern! My lantern! I'm jumping for joy right now. I'm jumping for joy. I'm jumping for joy. Oh, we finally have our old love back, which I'm not going to waste at all, because I only got so much oil. Actually, fuck it. I want to keep it out. I want to keep it out because I want its warmth close to me. I want to feel the warmth. I want to feel the warmth of my lantern. And all the pleasant warmth it brings. Okay, hole 1753. Though one of our hearts has been stolen, our servant still walks. Mercifully, Hartlip was not able to find a way to destroy it before he was killed. He has sealed his vault tight, but perhaps it is just as safe there as our remaining heart here, or the 2 sealed in Wire Forest. For now, we can take our time. The shard under Minneberg is still unavailable to us, and we do not know where Hartlip has hidden his shard, but we retain faith. The 4 remnants of our master are tireless in their search to rebuild the stone. When the orb is repaired, we will resurrect our master, and the Parliament will have no choice but to bow to us. Our faith and our wisdom is undeniable. With the orb and our master by our side, all of Europe will be under our control. So that's their sinister plan, and it seems that we'll have to be going to Wire Forest next. Or at some point, because there are 2 hearts of monsters there that were detailed in that... Monster! Monster. That was very sudden. There was no monster spawning sound. But I heard the music and I just darted into the nearest room. We'll just quietly search this area. It's good to know that there are some more of those monsters around because I have not gotten quite a good enough look at them yet to not be completely terrified of them. Oh, no. we're just going to go this way. We're going to keep going this way, and we're not going to go that way at all. We're never going to go that way. In fact, it is the furthest place from where we need to go because of the lever handle that we I'm just relieved that monster music is over. The lever handle that we need to insert into the socket, the mount, it's over here. The thing. Okay, this is... Oh, no, not again. Not again. Give me that heart. No, wait. Alchemist dagger. Ha! You can't stop me if you're dead. Get fucked, buddy. Oh, shit, they're closing the door. They're closing the doors. Yep. Oh, man, they were trying to trap me in there. Joke's on them, though. They were a little bit slow. And I am fast. I am aspect of the cheetah fast. There's a brute. Brute, hide. I'm just gonna hide in this corner. God, there are monsters everywhere here. There's no place out from here. Oh, God. It's kind of ironic that we saw 0 monsters patrolling the jail cell, but we see monsters everywhere here. I think he's leaving, so we ought to follow him out. He did kindly open the door for us, so I suppose we should thank him, if only he understood my language. I only speak American. That is the only language for me. Okay, you go on there, buddy. There's the shard at the end of the hallway. The one that popped out of the monster's chest. I guess we ought to go grab it, just as soon as this brute turns the corner. Oh, shh! It's one of those cultists! It's one of those cultists, and I think he grabbed the shard. I think he grabbed it. He grabbed the shard. That crafty SOB. It's sniffing the air. One of those creepy dagger-wielding, lizard-faced cultists just swiped that... Until I can find a way to escape, I should find the shard. Man, he took the shard. It was right there. It was right there on the floor, and I could have... Probably not. Maybe that was scripted. And now we gotta follow him to the reliquary. It had been many years since he touched the shard, but as soon as his fingers stroked it, he felt the of the orb's lingering warmth. He lifted it from its pedestal. For whatever reason the shadow had spared him, he had to proceed with caution. Oh. It's even more... Actually, it's kind of more green than blue. It's got some cyan, some turquoise. This area sure is dramatic. But I suppose we'll have to explore it in the next one, actually, because I'm kind of out of time. Well, this is certainly a divergence from what we have seen so far. We are up against some rather intelligent enemies, or so the game is presenting them. Crafty cultists, which I am impressed by. You know, they're setting up traps for me and everything, and claiming my objectives and trying to outsmart me and everything. I'm quite eager to see where it leads. For now, though, I must bid you adieu. So I will say that I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.